What's up? It's Luke, and I want to talk about using Bitcoin as your denominator. So, as you can see, Bitcoin has performed very well over the last 12 years, just about. And many are wondering, well, like, how does this thing go up forever? And why does it keep performing so well? And it's the same thing really for any asset. If you look at housing, since 1965, the blue line shows the average price and the red line shows the median price of housing. And as you can see, it's constantly up and to the right. And many people don't really ask themselves, why is this happening? Why does my house keep getting more value? Where is the value actually coming from? Unless you're doing renovations or your school zone is getting better or your neighborhood put in some upgrade, your house really isn't changing at all. So why is your house doubling in value over the last 20 years? It's the same thing for gold. Gold continues to get more and more valuable, even when recently the world's largest gold reserve, worth 83 billion, was just discovered in China. This means that $83 billion worth of gold will now enter the market, and we will have insane gold inflation, and the price should reflect that. But, and it's the same thing for houses too. They keep building new houses. So it's not like we have a shortage of houses. So what is going on here? Why does every asset, every stock, uh, every commodity keep going up in value forever? What's actually happening? So what's actually happening is we are printing money, and we are increasing the US dollar supply by a lot. And just in COVID, we printed $4.6 trillion. And when I say print, I really just mean take out debt. A lot of people think inflation is physically printing money, but what it actually is every time you take out a loan or every time you issue new debt, that is new money in the system that has to be paid off. And we can, as a country, can take out as much debt as we need and will never have to pay it off because we don't have plans to pay it off. So currently, we are $36 trillion in debt, and as you can see, this is constantly rising. And we won't ever pay this off because once you start printing, it is addictive and it is hard to stop. And the government likes to do this because it makes it easy to fix short-term problems, but we are going to be screwed in the long term. So how does Bitcoin fix all of this? And how does using Bitcoin as your denominator fix this issue right here? So if you take the price of any asset and divide it by the price of one Bitcoin, this gives you an accurate representation of the price of that asset. So for example, if you take the price of Ethereum, which is another popular cryptocurrency, and divide it by Bitcoin, you can see that over the last 2 or 3 years, Ethereum has actually gone down in value. And that is because the rate that Bitcoin has gone up faster than the rate that Ethereum has gone up. And this website, Roxum, is developing an entire trading view, basically, that is denominated in Bitcoin. Currently, they only have stocks, but they're adding ETFs, crypto, commodities, bonds. So you'll be able to check any of your favorite assets denominated in Bitcoin. So let's look at a few of these. If you look at Amazon, Amazon denominated in Bitcoin has gone down 42% this year. That means that if you were to hold Amazon and you were to hold Bitcoin 1 year ago, you would have been better off just holding Bitcoin because Amazon priced in Bitcoin is down 42%. It's the same thing for all of these companies. I think Nvidia is up. So the one company that outperformed Bitcoin was Nvidia. But if you look at others, Apple is down 50%. If you look at Google, they are down 48%. Walmart, they are down 27%. So Bitcoin is outperforming almost every stock. And when you start to think of your net worth in terms of Bitcoin and you start to use your denominator in terms of Bitcoin, it actually reveals the true story. And this money that is making these assets go up forever is just coming from the rate of inflation. But the rate that Bitcoin is going up is outperforming all of these. So diversification is no longer the play, and you should be all in the strongest performing asset, which is Bitcoin. You are not going to be able to consistently pick the one stock out of hundreds that outperforms Bitcoin every year. So you're better off just buying Bitcoin. The one exception to this is MicroStrategy. And this is because they own Bitcoin and they don't hold on their balance sheet, they don't hold any inferior assets like gold or like stocks that are getting destroyed. And as you can see, when you take MicroStrategy's price denominated in Bitcoin, they are up 200%. And they will continue to do this forever because they have adopted the superior savings instrument. So yeah, if you found this interesting, subscribe.